EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. This defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd and 7, Thomas. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And this one not going anywhere. They get it at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, Charles barely threw it anywhere. We're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When any running play is hard, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Let's go.
On 4th down, Thomas. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13, Thomas. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A full left side taken in by Kmet. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Especially when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. That is out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Love, they go play action now. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he goes down. It's inside 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Bills had 8 and 5 to start play, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Love. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, Thomas. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Thomas. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. There'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Make them feel it, baby. Make them feel it, baby.
And now an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Here's Thomas. Open man, Butler complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Well, 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. Offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they at what?
Man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run here with Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Yeah, in any event, the extra speed.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Love, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Seibert up and good. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw in second down. Thomas. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw. Thomas. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Thomas now from the gun on 3rd down. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down short of first at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the fourth down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
To throw is Thomas. Throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. Precise decision to get through it. There he goes. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you just like to see them take it down so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Defense, you name it, it's going well.
Second touchdown today, and they're running out the first down.
Good protection there. That was great protection there because of the locking on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Thomas. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Thomas. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Akers. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Show them what you got. Show them what you got.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Thomas trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Thomas into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bills are going to take it out here at their own 22-yard line. See, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He shouldn't have thrown it.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Take it all the way.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love now. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. You gave that everything you had, and it was right on the money.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium. Receiver sneaking downfield. And he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
Get him! Baby, block him! In them deep.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Here's Thomas, throwing to start the drive. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Thomas. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Thomas. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. He couldn't get away. Pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that.
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready. Let's go. Let's air it out here, fellas.
Now a give, right side. Rivers. And he's got some space here. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That good for 19 and a 1st down. First and 10, Taylor now. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And some and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 50 yards rushing for a while. That was his 10th carry of the ball game. With that last carry, he's now 8,000 career rushing yards.
This way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They go bootleg. Love. Rolling to his right. He's got this to Williams complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. Up the middle, here's Taylor. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy doing?
What was that? Are you kidding me? Let's go home.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
10 cycles.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Love. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. Saints to score 28 to nothing. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on the offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Off play action. Thomas. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Thomas. His throw incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 74 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
3rd and long for Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now Thomas on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground, and that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Saints on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could be trouble. There's no movement in the ball. Sometimes the recovery team, after such a scramble, the side feels it. He loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him. The tone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On second down now, Rivers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Guys, what are you doing?
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, one team clearly was in control from the start in this one, Charles. They had things humming.